Another day, another video about how atrocious the Lakers are. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Emmanuel Camia. If you are new here, this is League Talk. On here, I talk about the NBA. I give my thoughts, takes, and break things down analytically. And if you're into that kind of thing, then this is the channel for you. So make sure to hit the subscribe button, leave a like, and leave your thoughts down in the comments below. And aside from that, let's jump into this video. So it's another day, and the Lakers suck. What else is new? The sky is blue, grass is green, water is wet. Or is it? I don't know. Today, I'm here to talk about Malik Monk and Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook or Malik Monk, which one is more valuable to the Los Angeles Lakers right now? Now, the last video I made about the Lakers was way before the trade deadline, which was February 10th. And in that video, I advocated for the Lakers to try to move heaven and earth to move Russell Westbrook off the roster by either trading him to the Rockets for John Wall or trading him to any team that would take him, or by outright just cutting him, my favorite option. But the trade deadline has come and gone and nothing has happened. Russell Westbrook is still on the Lakers. Russell Westbrook is still turning the ball over 7 times a game and assisting only 1 time a game, and not helping the Lakers be great at all. And what's worse about this is the fact that the Lakers could have got rid of Russell Westbrook. It's reported that the Rockets did offer John Wall to the Lakers, and they were willing to take Russell Westbrook off the Lakers' hand, but in return, they also wanted draft capital. Draft capital that the Lakers were not willing to give up, which is pretty stupid because the draft capital that we're talking about was a first-round pick for 2027 and 2029. That's 5 years and 7 years down the line. I don't get, you have LeBron on your team, you have to make that deal. And obviously, LeBron thought the same thing because it was also reported, and it wasn't even reported, LeBron was frustrated with the front office. Yeah, LeBron was not happy with Rob Pelinka in the front office, and you could tell by the way LeBron had been carrying himself for the last 2 weeks or so on social media. He was being kind of weird, saying things that weren't aligned with him staying in Los Angeles for the long term. Saying things like, oh, the door's not closed to returning to Cleveland, complimenting GMs that aren't, that isn't Rob Pelinka, that's not, the Lakers GM, praising the Miami front office and what they're doing, right? And people were scratching their heads. People were like, LeBron, because LeBron in the past has kind of done this to strong arm front offices and GMs to do his bidding, to do what he likes. This is how he kind of exerts his power. He flexes his arm on them. He hints and threatens them with the idea, the possibility that he may not leave, that it's not set in stone that he'll be here, right? It got ugly. I don't think LeBron ever thought that it would get to this point where everyone was speculating whether he was going to leave or not. I think in LeBron's mind, he was just trying to convey to Rob Pelinka, Jeannie Buss, and the front office that, hey, listen, I could leave, right? I could leave. I might want to trade, but because of how he's operated and how he's conducted himself in the past, people really took that, and thought, whoa, LeBron might actually leave. And the possibility of LeBron leaving actually came to the, to the forefront. And it got so bad that Rich Paul, LeBron's agent, had to sit down with Jeannie Buss and Rob Pelinka. Jeannie Buss is the owner of the Lakers, by the way, and apparently they had to hash it out. They had to talk it out and reaffirm and talk, and he had to reaffirm to Jeannie Buss that, listen, LeBron's gonna stay here, right? LeBron's happy with everything that's going on in the Lakers organization, how the Lakers are right now, and that's the part I don't buy. That's the part I don't buy into, because how could LeBron be happy with the situation that the Lakers find themselves in, right? It's very hard to be happy or not to be frustrated at what's going on with the Lakers organization right now. They're a mess. They're a tire fire, a dumpster fire. And because of that, it's even worse because this is one of LeBron's precious years, right? LeBron's getting old. LeBron's getting really old. And LeBron's only hanging on by a thread. He's not hanging on by a thread, but he's only playing at this level and hanging on, right? Because he's waiting for his son to get into the league. His son won't get into the league for at least 2 years. So he has 2 years left in the NBA at the bare minimum, right? Barring any, major injuries. So this year was a major important year for him. Last year was too. And last year, the Lakers fell flat. That's 2 years consecutively that the Lakers have fallen flat, right? And I've never seen a team mismanage LeBron like this since like his first go around with the Cleveland Cavaliers when they first drafted him, where they just gave him nothing. And at the time he could do it because he was younger and he was more energetic, but it's not the same LeBron, right? And you can't mismanage him like this at this point in his career. Like, I understand LeBron's the one that wanted Russell Westbrook, but you can't not get off of Russell Westbrook after LeBron has clearly conveyed to you, hey, I don't think it's working with Russell Westbrook anymore. It's just hard to believe that people aren't frustrated with the Lakers. I mean, after seeing Jeannie Buss literally get up, she literally got up off of her seat and walked out of the arena when the Lakers were getting pulverized by the Pelicans. Mind you, a Pelicans team that have a bunch of former Lakers on that team. Like, imagine what was going on in their head, right? So
Lebron James, watch out.
it's hard to believe that everything's kosher, everything is fine with LeBron, and there's no trouble in paradise. There's trouble in paradise, and it's hard to imagine that LeBron isn't the least bit frustrated. I mean, look at the Lakers, man. They're 27-33 right now, 6 games below 500, 9th in the West, barely holding on to that play-in tournament, right? And it doesn't look like things are gonna get better in the future at all. It looks even grimmer. It looks just worse, right? Like, because you could always say, hey man, look at the bright side. Anthony Davis wasn't playing. Yeah, we lost to the Pelicans, but you know, our big guy Anthony Davis, he wasn't playing. You can't even say that anymore, because every time Anthony Davis comes back to the team, every time this man falls, he's done. It's like he's built out of glass. It's like he's built out of Derrick Rose's knees. He's not helping you. It's like he's made out of paper mache, and that's not a bright side anymore, right? Because he came back and played like 2 minutes. Oh my God, I'm hurt again, right? So it doesn't look like things are gonna get better for the Lakers in the near future at all. right? So I can imagine LeBron's probably like, you know, frustrated, and I can imagine why he is, but he has some blame on this too, because he's the one that wanted Russell Westbrook on a team. Russell Westbrook doesn't get on a team if LeBron doesn't greenlight it. So I know he wanted Russell Westbrook on a team, and he signed off on it. So he has some blame too. So something needs to happen, right? After watching the Pelicans absolutely destroy the Lakers the other night, after watching Russell Westbrook turn the ball over 7 times and only managing to assist the team once, and then shooting the ball staggeringly atrocious 33% field goal and having a plus minus of -26. Like, this is a terrible game, and it would be fine if it was a one-off, but this is par for the course for Russell Westbrook. This is just another day. This is another Tuesday for him. This is business as usual. Right? And after watching that, after seeing that, it's time for the Lakers to make a big change to their roster. And if they couldn't make the change with Russell Westbrook by getting him off the team, I think the next best course of action is to force Russell Westbrook to come off the bench, and not just in the 4th quarter. And I mean force him to come off the bench. I think they should move Russell Westbrook to the bench, and in return move Malik Monk to the starting lineup. Now, Malik Monk has been amazing for the Lakers so far this year. He's been averaging 12.6 points per game, 3.2 rebounds per game, and 2.5 assists per game. And this is all coming from the bench, right? I think he could do much more damage if he had a little bit more minutes, right? If you played him a little bit more. This year, he's averaging 27 minutes per game. A young guy like him, load him up with minutes, man. Load him up with minutes. The Lakers should give him more minutes, because he's a young dude and doesn't have a lot of experience playing time, right? He's only been in the league for a number of years. I think the more pressure you're gonna put on him, the more he's gonna learn, the better he's gonna get. And I don't mean like pressure like, here, you carry the team. I mean like pressure in the sense that, here, you now are a crucial part of the Lakers. You're not just a bench player anymore. You are one of the starting players. You now have to support LeBron and Anthony Davis. And at this point, I'm confident in saying that Malik Monk is better than Russell Westbrook, right? Not only is he younger, he plays defense, actually, which matters. He doesn't turn the ball over 7 times. He's not shooting a 33% field goal. I just can't get over that. Oh yeah, and did I mention he's not turning the ball over 7 times a game? I can't get over that either. And I think giving him more minutes is going to make a difference for the Lakers. Plus, at this point, what do the Lakers have to lose anyways, right? I mean, of course, Russell Westbrook's gonna bark and push back and cause a bunch of commotion, you know, because Russell Westbrook thinks he's the biggest thing. He has the biggest ego, right? The whole triple-double thing really got to his head, right? You guys should have never gave him that. I blame the media for that. You guys blew that one out of the park, and that went to his head. 75 team? Oh my God, that his head exploded, right? His ego went off the charts, you know? His ego is over 9,000.
It's over 9,000! 9,000!
It's driven him to the point where he's so delusional, to the point where if you were to actually ask Russell Westbrook, who's the biggest thing in Los Angeles? Who's the biggest thing on the Lakers? He'd say, yeah, it's me, bro. Yeah. Oh, no, it ain't LeBron James. It ain't Matt Stafford. No. It ain't Anthony Davis. No, it ain't Mookie Betts. It's actually me. It's not Clayton Kershaw. It's me. He's so delusional, and of course he's gonna push back at him, you know, coming off the bench, but because he thinks he's, you know, a all-time great or all-time talent. But like, so what, right? What is he gonna do? You know, not play? You get better if he doesn't play, right? So you have nothing to lose, right? It's for the greater good, right? And I think that LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Malik Monk are the three best players on the Lakers, and I think playing them as much as possible gives the Lakers the best chance of, you know, trying to climb out of this hole that they dug themselves in. You can disagree, but I think that Russell Westbrook, this team went downhill the minute they traded for Russell Westbrook, and he isn't what the Lakers need or needed. It blows my mind that guys like DeMar DeRozan and Kyle Lowry were both up for grabs in the offseason, and Buddy Hield. Right? This is where the blame kind of goes on to LeBron as well. That Rob Pelinka had a deal lined up for Buddy Hield, or they could have went for DeMar DeRozan, they could have went for Kyle Lowry, right? But they opted to go for broken down, egotistical, playing at 100 miles an hour, not caring how many turnovers he's putting, not caring what the team is doing as long as he's got his stats, Russell Westbrook. Now, DeMar DeRozan and Kyle Lowry are both on the two best teams in the Eastern Conference. Now, ain't that something? That's gotta sting, right? But yeah, those are just my thoughts on the whole situation. I think Malik Monk is a better player than Russell Westbrook at this point in their career. And I'm ready for all the smoke. I'm ready for all the argument, all the, you know, Russell Westbrook stands, the fans. Come at me. The comment section is open. So yeah, if you guys like this video, if you like this kind of content, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Leave a like, leave your thoughts down in the comments below, and click here to watch Is DeMar DeRozan the MVP right now? And aside from that, see you next time, kids.